correct in your self-assessment in regard to how your pelvis moves in the downswing. So I will add one piece to that as well. Start swinging down. I'm assuming you mean forward as towards the target without rotation. That's correct. But it tends to move a little bit in toward the ball as well. So if I were to take my pelvic carriage, right? So if I have my pelvic carriage here, and I were to tilt my pelvic carriage down towards my foresight there, that's called anterior tilt, so something like this. If I were to take my tailbone and almost push my tailbone towards my heels, that's called posterior tilt. And that might happen a little bit for you. You'll swing back to your backswing, you're probably posterior tilting, pelvis slides in, you're gonna lose a lot of your posture, and your everything, arms, clubs, gonna be moving too much out. So it's gonna be tough for you to control the strikes because the club isn't moving left at the bottom of the arc. So I have just a tripod behind me. If I were to line up to this, I would basically have this tripod at what would be like 7 o'clock, 12 o'clock would be right in front of me, 6 would be directly behind me. I have it at about 7 o'clock. The point of this is about, I'd say, 6 inches away. You're gonna do your backswing the same. You're taking your left hip and you're going to try to knock that tripod over. You can use your golf bag, you can use a chair, whatever you want to use. But what you need to understand, what happens with that, or what's paired with that, is the regaining of forward bend with your chest as well. So as I do that motion with my left hip back towards like 7 o'clock, I have to regain that forward bend. I can't just push it back and then fall and then bring my chest away from the ball as well. So backswing, got this about 6 inches away from my left hip at about 7 o'clock. You're gonna do your backswing. You're gonna try to push that over, that tripod over as you regain bend. Okay. You'll be able to keep your pelvis back, regain forward bend. The club is gonna be coming at a little bit steeper angle, which is fine for you. Usually when somebody early extends, the club falls too far behind them. So it should be coming at a little bit steeper angle. You're going to be able to control where you hit it on the club face a little bit better, as well as controlling the low point.